to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now it's Hines. Up past the 25 to 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, but you missed your time, bro. Nigga waited till 4 o'clock because he was great going with his wife. He gone now. Like, you ain't been available last night or this morning.
Just beating the play clock is Locke. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Come on, stop, Adrian. Get your feet off him.
By Justin Simmons. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. He's coming. Double up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Ready? 18 Gator. Bam, bam. Slam, slam, slam. Switch.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Locke's going to sneak it. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments.
And his availability.
They do convert on 4th.
Go. 60 outlaw. 53. In your face. X3. 218, chop, bravo.
Now this time, Locke will throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
I want you to take that shot, man. Take that shot.
44-yard line.
That's what we want to see. I don't even care about none of the other stuff. I'll take them shots.
So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A big play there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown,
the Redskins reached out last night.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Hines. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Come on, man. He's not catching me.
50 to the 47-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Check 24, check 24.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, Hines. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set. Hey, dude. 35. Bend it.
A shotgun snap for Love. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 20. A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Alpha. Just down.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, exit. You got 3 down. 5.
3rd and 2. Locke's going to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey.
And that's caught inside the 35. Luck to Hilton on the hook up there. 43 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's Hines. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Hines. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Nyheim Hines with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
You ain't even told him he was unavailable last night and this church. He made his window this small himself. This is being real.
Going in the excitement area.
This morning, like, and you missed it. So, like, it is what it is. You said after church. Like, what else is there to say after that?
Deep left side. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Clock will try again on 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Go get that Lattimore. Go get that Lattimore. Let's go get one back on him.
Up by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simple anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
I mean, you already told him.
Rush in. Rush in. Monday, 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 Monday. Greystone, Travis.
They run with Hines, and he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, first down. A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Lock to throw on second down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Throwing his lock on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Now a give, right side. Hines takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. On second down now, it's Hines. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down, Luck. He's going to air one out. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
They'll run on first down. Hines, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. They'll try the air now with Locke. The big fella. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Verse 22, verse 22. Let's pick up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off.
After the turnover, here's Locke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Locke to throw. He completes this to Sutton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Locke now, 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Here we go. 18 Gators. 65, 65. Now.
On first and 10, here's Locke. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. The kick by McManus is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
At their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, D. Shut that. Motion, check. Shift.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. From the gun on third down, Locke. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wk17. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
On first down, it's Hines. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They run again with Hines. And some space here. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Mack. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Here we go. On. Check the backer. Check 52.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point good by Catanzaro.
And not only that,
field goal at 17-14. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Sure.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 7, Lock. And he whips that one incomplete there. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%.
He wasn't available last night.
Again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement.
Last night at all.
It appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through.
Yeah, he wasn't available last night or this morning.
Each and every play for his team, that might be throwing off his accuracy.
What he got to respond to if you say he can't play last night or this morning? Like, you sure? Then you change the time today. Like, you had no window. Your window was basically, like, you let him trick bag you in the 4 o'clock, and then it's under, regardless he in his ways or not. Like, how many times do we say we're gonna go out an hour or two late, and then somebody put the game back, but we really got to go deal with our girl after that and do it? She ain't having it sometimes, so that's him. That's a forced loss to him. He's short. Yeah, I gotta get back off this joke. Get back off these headsets.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Andrew Luck over here blowing my life.
Last drive, then their defense gets him the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead.
He just throwing some crazy passes,
man.
Man.
To see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I put these headphones back down a little bit.
Staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Yeah, but like.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 26, check 26.
Yeah, it's up to the person to say whether they can go at that time or they can't. And not only that, you ain't had no window available. You ain't had no availability on top of that. Let's go, Naheem. We needed that, baby. Man, the dog. Yeah, we know it.
Down deep in Denver territory. 38 yards on the scamper there.
I know that
he definitely tried to reach out. He definitely tried to reach out. So
whole offensive line being involved. Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to run them.
I mean, hey, look, he reached back out. He could have not said nothing and waited for you to try to reach out and then play his place. He was trying to play you. It looked like actually. Win, lose, or draw. Like from the beginning. Oh, actor from the beginning, huh? Got that Grammy, huh?
It's Hines.
Let's go, Naheem. Get back off these sets, man. I'll holler at y'all in a little bit.
Continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And then, like, then he still would have got the force loss because he ain't had no availability at all.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Let's go, man.
He takes it in for a Colts score.
Get back off these sets, man.
Hines with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
But he technically did because he gave him more time that he wasn't available to anything. He said he wasn't available last night and wasn't available at all today to church. So right then and there, I mean, like, he should have off the break say, look, after that, I can play such a time or something, and at least gave a window and then took it from there. And like, and just to cover, see why he's like, he ain't reached back out. He wasn't aggressive, so. Yeah, basically. Right.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Come on. I had the wrong play. I did not get on my playing time. Why is he on front on him like that? Come on, man. Hey, good play here, man. I was on my cornerback and didn't get to my safety, man. I know I got to watch this bump, man. Yeah, that's the second jump. I'm getting ready back up these sets, man. Just scored me back up on me.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point.
What was the score of that game? I told you get to start passing. Everybody getting picks, huh?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. 58. Right over there. Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 50. Hey,
They'll keep it on the ground. Hines. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
Here's Hines on a toss play. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. 58. Right over there. Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58. Right there. Here we go. Come on. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Out of the gun. Love. He'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Kill.
toss play. It's Hines. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Get that quarterback and all.
From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. He wants it all for the end. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, my bad. You mommy. You mommy.
No, that's my mom.
All right, that's what's up. All right. All right, I got you. Just let me get off my back right quick. I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. That's right. You're supposed to watch out for mom. You can take mom.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Locke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
They just cheated, man. Good shit.
The Broncos on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried.
Hey, Hitter, why you kicking the field goal, bro? Why you ain't just let the time go out and go punt the ball?
I did.
Or call timeout and punt? Oh, right.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone.
Game.
Touchdown.
I just scored. He just 35-24.
Number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record.
He kicked the field goal, though. You should call. They made me miss. He kicked the field goal, though. Gave it to him right there. I'm like,
and our score stays right where it is.
gotta call timeout at least, man.
Now he's back out there to boom this
Yeah,
away, maybe with some
with that one play you see,
defense.
caught me in that dumb press zone. He just.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team.
So we can't play.
At it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he did,
hey, good work, Lattimore. Hey, good work, Lattimore. Way to stick with him.
And they take over. They'll set up shop.
It's going to come down to Madden. It's going to come down to Madden. So, like, it ain't no telling what's going to happen in there. All these damn forced wins this week, man.
On first down, Hines.
Oh, you got the light in my face. Oh, my bad. Come on. You all right. Wear your socks or your bedroom shoes.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Let's go, man.
Hines becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
And it's another extra point. Wow.
It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
That one little play changed the game a little bit, bro. That field goal. He had, bro. He had him. Yeah, he had him.
This will be taken in at the 1.
He had him. Oh my gosh.
And he will be marked out
He definitely had him. I was like, oh my gosh. But he had to do it on the deep route too. Like, yeah, I'm just like, man, the best got into the ball. Thank goodness. They saved me on that one.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
This defense was definitely.
I know somebody. I know. Damn, I need live to miss it too, man. Damn, that's messed up.
Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield.
Live and LT, man.
To throw again on second down. Lock. He's going to lock
He got that boy. Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Lattimore recovered a little bit. Sheesh, but he had him burnt.
Shot, but it's third down. Those passes out that far wide.
He done ran right past Lattimore a couple of times.
In the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender
Lattimore got a couple of picks on him.
Come from a long
Hey, hit him, leave him over there.
Chance to affect the pass.
So back-to-back incompletions.
Staring
at a 3rd and 10.
No, man.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ben Banagoo. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Charles, not to point fingers, but
I was listening to y'all damn
on the shoulders of the offensive line. But look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this.
Yeah, I had to take. Hey, look, I had to take the headsets off, but that's. Hey, look.
Keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the.
That's how he got a quick zone off the break. More that Joe, he threw one right up, got me. I said, I know I got to keep an eye on this fool. I'm listening. I had to get off the headsets, dog. He was up on me for 17. He was over 17 and 7.
Off my ears because I got tired of hearing that shit.
For real. Like, how many more different ways can you tell me? I'm surprised you kept it going that long, to be honest with you.
And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
He threw the extra stuff like he one of y'all folks.
Touchdown after touchdown.
Extra point
well, like, at the end of the day, in 24 hours, your availability was at 4 o'clock, and then even shortened when you wasn't available at 4. Like, like what else can, acting or not, what else is the Redskins supposed to do?
This fielded at the 2. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Oh, yeah, my man LT. Hey, yeah, let's go. Hey, let's go, LT. Hey, yeah, LT, you win out, man. Hey, yeah, let's go, LT. We still got the cards in the hands right now. My host get an LT.
6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times?
Hey, let's go, LT.
Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Hey, just to get some good work out there, huh? Golly.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Whoa, pause.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset
here. Like, oh.
They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
What?
Mike 22 is coming. 22 is coming. Mike.
Dang, you say you got to come on.
After the sack on first down, Lock, and he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Here we go.
And Mike can't play his game. Uh-oh. That's why he ain't try to set his game up at all. He wasn't going to be around at all. Oh, okay. Hey, wow.
And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage.
What did he hit him with a double move? The double move, but that was just an out route hitter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at
He
the
get that much
38.
open on usually yes.
Throwing on first down is Lock. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on
That's
defense?
it.
Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. That's good for
Rich
Indianapolis.
beat crap.
First down on a gain of 10.
Everything really matter right now, dog. It's like a
running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 that
since
time,
crack
and it goes
loss, right?
first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10
I need that 6 TD.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
I need 6
in the final
now.
stages.
Hell yeah, I need. Hey, but if Ant loses by chance, then I could still win the sneaky win the division. Yeah, this game matter. My man LT, come on LT. I ain't even gonna blow y'all stuff though.
Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on.
It ain't nothing.
After now from Captain Zero.
Man, go look at here, the receiver. He got down there 30 touchdowns too. Won't have the catches in that cat
He's
probably.
missed 2, but this one is good. Now Captain Zero after the touchdown to kick it away.
This nigga get one step on, it's a wrap.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for
wow.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy who threw down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?"
Yeah, I'm definitely got him on the dress line.
But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
Yeah, then my man stopped over there, man. Good game hitter.
Leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.
Good game hitter. Both them X Factor D tackles, them boosting him to restart definitely helps you some. Because he got his X Factor on. You need him on there, especially with the offensive abilities. That's crazy. The offensive lineman.
So for Indianapolis, the win means they'll finish in double digits at 10-6. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And it's going to be wait and see time as they figure out their status for the upcoming playoffs.
Oh, what's that? The stuff,
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon
the sales.
Alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Aunt, you muted me. I'm about to my girl sent me the Walmart sales. I know you ain't thinking about that shit right now, though. It's playoff football right now. But I just put it